Welcome back, everybody. This is your Keto Chef, Rob. Guys, it's been a while since I made a video. Honestly, I went low carb. I kind of went off the keto diet a little bit. If you want to see some low carb videos, perhaps, maybe not 100% keto, comment down in the section below. And next time I decide to switch into more of a low carb lifestyle, I'll continue making recipe videos if you guys want. Today, we are making a 100% keto recipe. We're making sausage. This is something that everybody can love. Make this stuff in bulk. I'm really excited to show you how to make this ketogenic, spicy Italian sausage video. Let's do this. All right, the most important ingredient, of course, is the meat. As you can see here, I'm using bone-in pork chop with a lot of fat on it. Pork shoulder is even better, and if you can get it, I would recommend using it just because it is a little bit higher fat and it helps the sausage fry up on the pan really nicely. Now, if you don't have a meat grinder, go ahead and buy ground pork. It'll work just fine for this recipe. Now, pretty much I'm just cutting the bone out of this and I'm cutting it into smaller, manageable pieces. Also save those bones because I'm gonna be using them for a bone broth. If you haven't seen how to make a bone broth, I got a link in the description of a broth video where I make some amazing broth. That's how you can make a really good ketogenic gravy that would go great with this sausage. That's all gonna be off camera and down in the description if you're interested. We're gonna go ahead and chop up a few ingredients that I wanna add to the meat cubes before it goes into the grinder, just because I wanna make sure that it really gets incorporated well. We're making a spicy style sausage here, so we need some spice of some sort. I'm using a Carolina Reaper. And now before you start freaking out, Carolina Reaper, yes, it is the world's hottest pepper. And because of the fat content of sausage, it actually spreads out quite nicely. And what I'm looking for is heat and not so much chili flavor. So I'm picking a high heat chili pepper that's gonna spread out a lot of heat without adding a lot of chili flavor. So the best way to do that is to use 1 or 2 super hot chilies. If you can't find that at your grocery store, go ahead and add a habanero. And if all else fails, you can just add a little bit of cayenne pepper or even some loose, dry chili flakes. Now, an important ingredient here is fennel seed. I'm using dry fennel seed, whole. And we need to break up the outer husk. Just throw it on your cutting board, take a pan, and kind of crack each one of those seeds a little bit, just so they open up and they allow moisture to get in. So when you're eating the sausage, you don't bite into a hard fennel seed, but we're gonna get a lot of flavor. We're gonna add some Italian seasonings here. We just got some herbs, some sage, some thyme, some oregano. Finally, we're gonna add a little bit of cheddar cheese. Make sure you chop it up super fine. It's gonna add some fat and a whole lot of flavor to the sausage. And now it's as simple as grinding it up. Once we're done grinding, we're left with a super aromatic, very fresh ground pork. It smells fantastic. Now, at this point, we're gonna pop open a bottle of red Italian wine. We're gonna add about a half a cup to that. After the red wine, we're gonna add a optional but recommended ingredient. It's called transglutamase. Now, the ending of that word, it sounds a little scary, A's. Transglutamase. It means it's an enzyme. Now, it's totally natural. It's just amino acids. So pretty much what's happening here is it's allowing proteins to bond together. This stuff we call in the industry meat glue. Glutamase, it's available on Amazon. I'll make sure that I link to the one that I trust and that I use down in the description below if you're interested in using it. If not, go ahead and skip this step, but I would recommend it because it helps the meat stay together. So when we make thin slices of this sausage, it doesn't break apart on the pan. We're gonna make 2 sausages essentially here. So we're gonna lay down a double layer of cling wrap to a cutting board. We're gonna put half of the ground pork on there. And it's gonna be as simple as pressing all of the air out and folding one half over and then the other half. And then we're gonna give it a twist. And you can kind of just like throw it up in the air and twist it up like that. And what we're doing is we're trying to squeeze all the air out and kind of compress it all together. And once you do that, you can drag it along the cutting board to get even more tight fit on there. And then your two ends, you're gonna bend over and you're gonna tie them into the knot. And let that sit in the fridge, and then now you've got yourself a sausage. Congratulations. I throw one in my freezer and I keep one in my fridge. Slice them up, make a breakfast with them, enjoy them. And if you did make this recipe and you did enjoy it, make sure you comment and let us know if you have any tweaks, anything that you added, anything you left out, and how it turned out. And if you're stoked that we're making videos again, go ahead and hit this video with a like. Of course, share this video if you have a friend that you think would love it. And as always, keep it keto, stay healthy, peace.